Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I am using a new product, plus also I'm sharing this flower in a dome here. So this is such a beautiful flower. You have seen me tried it before and I used it into the frog, although it was a fail, but still it turned out amazing. So here I have taken Let's Resin, low viscosity resin, and it's 1:1, very easy to mix. So I'm pouring it into the mold now. So before adding my flower, I will be adding a little resin into the mold now, and after that I will be using my heat gun, so that in this way I have to remove the bubbles that are inside. So after that I will be putting my flower into the mold. Here I will be not removing the stem of the flower. So if you want to purchase this flower, all the links are available in my description, and including the mold. So you don't have to worry, you can see there. And if it's not available, you just ask and I will be getting back to you as soon as possible. So after that I will be adding my flower. So one thing is that for beginners, I would love to suggest you that there is some resin in the mold. At this point you just leave this resin to cure a little bit, so that it's better. So you can wait for a few hours so that your resin gets sticky. It's not properly cured, but it's sticky. So after that you pour the second layer of your resin. In this way you don't get any lines in your dome. If you're so you need to be careful about this. So now what I'm doing here is I am pouring in one go. And also to avoid bubble, you can also dip your flower into the resin beforehand, before putting into the mold. So these are some tips that can help you if you have bubbles. So here I have just poured all the resin into the mold. My flower is actually stuck into the mold here, so that's why my flower is not floating upwards, but it is moving here and there. So for that reason I will be putting some you can use some popsicle stick. I had this stick near me, so I will be just placing it next to the stamp here. So I will leave this to cure and I will see you next day. So this is the next day, and I want to let you know that I add a little layer of clear resin into my flower dome. I forgot to record it, but I wanted to let you know that I did that. So this is the next day and we are introducing a new product here by Let's Resin. I am so excited to use this resin. So actually the whole reason of making this beautiful dome flower was this resin here, and I'm so excited about this. So this is a new black epoxy resin by Let's Resin. It's already black resin. You don't have to add any color. It made life so easy, and it's lovely for doing the adding black backgrounds to your resin project, or if you're making something black, no more adding black color. It is built as on its own. So I will link this in my description, and there is a discount code also available if you like to treat yourself. So here I'm mixing the resin. I did use this resin in another of project here that I will be showing you later on. So I was really excited. No fuss, just mix your black resin, that's it. So here I've taken my scale. You can use a measuring cup as well. So I'm taking a container that has been already used, so that's why you see a black resin in there. I just like to reuse my mixing cups. So simply I'm just taking 1:1 low viscosity resin. This is self-leveling and bubble free. So here I am simply mixing the resin really slowly just to avoid bubbles. These are a few tips. If you're a resin artist, you know that. So after mixing, here is my flower cured. So before putting the black resin, I am going to do something really different to this rose flower here. I will be adding some extra embellishments for a background. So this looks really pretty. Someday I will show you a technique that I have in my mind, and I did made some hearts with this technique. It is so beautiful. So at the moment I'm just brushing these aura flakes onto this resin here, just creating some interest in the background. Although the flower is so beautiful on its own, it's just something I really like to do. And also I really would like to mention that this flower is inspired from Art After Dark on Instagram. I really love her work. She is the first one that I saw using this holographic flower, and it turned out so amazing. So this is totally inspired by her. So after using the aura flakes, I have this mica shift color here, interference, and I will be adding this randomly into different spots. So this is again really up to you. If you really don't want to add anything, really up to you. So it's looking like that I'm adding a lot, but it's very little on the brush. So it's very little because I really want the black background to show. So I think it's enough now. So here I'm pouring the black resin here, and it will be a fairly thin, very thin layer of black resin because I'm not making a sapphire here. I actually want my rose flower to sit onto the desk. So that's why I will be not filling up the sapphire properly. And after that, I will leave this to cure and see you next day. So today is the day. I'm super excited about that. So I need to remove it. So my only fear is that if I have some bubbles, usually there are bubbles that are gathered on the bottom or any side of the domes when you're making them. They are so bothering. So it's fingers crossed now, and let's see how this turns out. So my first one was a fail. I made a frog. So I hope this turned out good, and I love it. This turned out so beautiful, and the stamp is still with the dome, and it's like a lollipop. So there are some tiny bubbles, but they are not noticeable. And also you can see the aura flakes that I put onto the surface on the bottom of this rose flower. It looks so amazing. So now I will be going to snip this stamp. So with a pair of pliers, I will be snipping it. So it came out really easily. And I will be putting a felt fabric underneath the black part, so it will be very neat and clean afterwards. So, but I'm loving this floor of the flower here. It's so sparkly and beautiful. So let's see the final look of this flower, as this flower needs no more decoration or anything. It is beautiful on its own. So I will be taking this flower out in the sunlight and see how this looks. So this is the final look. There is nothing more to add to this flower. It's beautiful on its own, and I'm so happy that it came out beautiful. My flower didn't got crushed as it was got crushed into the frog, but the frog turned out lovely as well. I will link it in my description if you like to see the frog, how it turned out. I'm just loving it. This flower is so pretty. You can be experimental and add different backgrounds. So I'm just in my mind thinking that if I add a white background, how this flower will look like. So I think this is my next mission, and I need to see how this looks like with the white background. But at the moment, that black resin is such an amazing thing that Let's Resin came out with. So again, I'll just let you know that the link is in my description if you like to treat yourself. And this flower, I will link the flower also in my description if you like to purchase yourself. So there are so many ideas you can use this flower in, but this is such a beautiful, simple and unique one. So I hope you like it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so. And if you have any questions, any problems, do ask me in the comments, and I will try to reply as soon as possible, or you can also message me on my Instagram as well. So take good care of yourself. Bye bye.